Hello, I'm Martha Nolan, and I teach kindergarten here at Lake Hamilton. I've been an educator for 33 years. I began my career in Mississippi, where I taught first and second grade for 5 years. And then we were transferred to Hot Springs, and I got a job teaching sixth grade at Lake Hamilton. And I taught sixth grade for 4 years. Then we had our son, and I decided to stay home with him for 7 years. And I got ready to come back into the field of education, and so I decided I wanted to do the younger kids. So I was blessed to get a job teaching kindergarten, and this is my 24th year to teach kindergarten. I love working at Lake Hamilton because we are a small community. Teaching in a different school district, I realize how lucky we are at Lake Hamilton to have all of our facilities right here in one spot. A child can enter kindergarten and be in the same area except for a couple of streets over all the way through there to the 12th grade. And the thing I really like about that is because our kids down here in kindergarten can interact with high school kids. A few weeks ago we had an organization that came down here and read to our kids, and that was really neat for them to interact with the high school kids. And then we can just walk right across the street and have a district-wide pep rally, or as my kids say, we can get up and go on the bus and go up the hill and go to the big auditorium and see the high school drama class do a production, or see the second grade choir perform. So I really think it's neat that we're a small community. The best part about my job is the kids. When they walk in the door, they're my kids. And they're my kids from the minute they walk in the door until they become adults. They're still my kids. And the really thing that I think is really neat that I love about my job is that I get to see such growth from when these kids walk in my door in August, and when they leave in May. Because when they walk in the door, some of them are scared to death. They don't know how to walk in a line. They don't know how to carry a cafeteria tray, and they surely don't understand why they have to line up when the recess bell rings. So they can't write their name. It's just really wonderful to see how much they grow. By the end of the first 9 weeks, they're into the routine of things. And when they leave here in May, they know the rules. They know how to write their name. They know how to read a book. They know how to do higher level math skills, but the main thing they know how to do is to be a family. That's what we are in this room. And they learn that this is the place where we have to get along together. And I think one of the most important jobs of a kindergarten teacher and a first grade teacher in our building is not just the academic part, but we're the very first ones who teach children the love of learning. And we need to do the foundations of academics, but we also need to make it so that they want to come to school every day, and that they enjoy school, because they're going to be in school for 12 more years. So we need to start that foundation, and that's something that we take seriously here in the primary building. In all my years of education, some of my memorable moments are the camaraderie we have here at school. My husband and I, we don't have any family in the state of Arkansas, so my coworkers here at Lake Hamilton are my family. We're very supportive of each other. For instance, today we're having a district-wide honoring one of our first grade teachers who's been in the hospital since January, and we're honoring her by wearing red and honoring our tests. So we are family. We help each other with all our work, but yet our personal lives also. Another thing that's one of my memorable moments are the children, my kids, as I say, that I have taught. Because when I taught sixth grade, I now have several co-workers here at school that I taught in sixth grade, and 2 of them are actually my fellow kindergarten teachers. And at first it took me a little while to convince them that they didn't have to call me Miss Nolan anymore. They could call me by my first name. But now they are my kids, but they're also some of my very special friends. One of them, we jokingly say that one of these days we're going to be on Wheel of Fortune together when they have Educator Week. And the other one, we are Food Network junkies, and so we've talked about how when one of these days we're going to be one of the taste testers on a Food Network show, so just be watching for us. But the thing that I really enjoy is just the community. It's just a small community, and Lake Hamilton is a special place. This is a special year for me because this is going to be my last year in teaching. I have decided that I'm going to retire. My husband and I are ready to travel. He's already got so many trips on the agenda. But it's kind of a bittersweet time because I love my job. I love kids. No, every day's not perfect, but as I walk out the door, if I really think about it, I can always think of one thing that was very rewarding in that day. And of course my coworkers. I'm going to definitely miss my family of my coworkers. But I've always felt very proud of the fact when people ask, oh, where do you teach? I could always proudly say, I'm a teacher at Lake Hamilton. And I will always be a wolf. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, I will always be a wolf.